What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today I'm going to open up the brand new Yugioh Wave of Light structure deck for you guys. So yes, of course, it's the brand new structure deck that was just released today. You should be able to find it, in all kinds of stores and everything. And of course, I got mine from Big and Collectibles. They sent me this to do an opening on, so be sure to check them out, link in the description. And yes, you guys may already know, this is the structure deck that includes the brand new Counter Fairy support cards, which it's actually a pretty good structure deck. And of course, not only are you getting new support for Counter Fairies, you're actually getting a lot of good reprints from this too. So, I mean, it's kind of like other structure decks we've been getting lately, where I, really do recommend picking them up. I'm just going to say that before we even open this, because there's so many good cards. But yeah, let's go and open this up so I can show you why, and all the new cards and stuff too. Yeah, structure decks are always really good. I always have to remind people about this, but if you have no idea how to play the game, I feel like you're better off honestly getting the starter deck because it's a little easier to learn. And structure decks are a little bit better for people that have at least a basic understanding of the game. This one's pretty easy though because, yeah, there's no extra deck. So you're just dealing with the fake monster stuff. You're not dealing with link summoning, synchros, anything along those lines. So for some beginners, this might actually be pretty helpful too, just because you're not throwing link summoning and all that after them. But yeah, first off, we have like, deck list and all that kind of stuff. You also have some different combos, which can easily help you learn how to use these cards. So those are always really nice to have. Also talking about some other cards that are in the deck. And then like a little advertisement saying you can get, these cards to help you out and all that kind of stuff, which, actually does come in handy. And then, of course, on the other side, we have a playmat, which looks pretty cool. I always love the playmats that they make with these. I always want like a mousepad version of them. So let me go on ahead and make this our background. But as you can see, it is the brand new playmat. So it has the extra monster zones, and yeah, it has all your different zones and stuff too. So really good to have that for a beginner. Is there anything else in this? Yes, there is. Okay, I thought so. I thought we were missing, it is the beginner's guide. So yeah, basically your rule book, teach you how to play the game, usual stuff. And like I said, honestly, now I think about it, you could probably help a beginner, by getting them this structure deck in a way, just because, yeah, there is no extra deck. So the more I think about that, the more it's like, that might, not be too overwhelming for a new player. But it goes through all the different rules and everything, teaching you how to play the game, and, yeah, always good to have, obviously. And then we have our cards. So let me fight through the plastic real quick, and we'll go through them. Alright, so I fought through the plastic, and let's go ahead and go through the cards. Starting us off, have our first ultra rare, which is a brand new card as well, and that is Eva, I believe is how you pronounce it. Basically, it's Olimar from Pikmin, if you guys could see the reference, obviously, on that. Pretty cool to see that, kind of, I guess, a shout out to Nintendo, right? And, yeah, I believe it's also a pretty good card. It's cool to see it finally in English, too. Then after that, we have our new boss monster, which is Sacred Arch-airknight Parashath, which this artwork is amazing. It's also an ultra rare and actually pretty easy to bring out this boss monster too. It's actually a pretty scary card to deal with, and I love its artwork. I mean, it just looks so amazing too. After that, have Power Angel Valkyria, another one of the new cards, super rare. It's pretty good as well. Then the Sanctum of Parashath. This card's really awesome. I mean, it is a continuous spell, but it's basically like a field spell for them too, in a way. It counts as Sanctuary in the Sky and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. Then Rebirth of Parashath. It's a counter trap, and basically it helps you get out the Parashath monsters a lot easier, whether it's like the main boss monster or any of them. Basically, even the Synchro you can use with this. So it's a good card. Helps you get a boss monster out really easily. After that, another one of the new cards is Minerva Scholar of the Sky, which it's basically when you activate a counter trap, it gets stronger. So it can actually get pretty strong throughout the duel. Then Neo Parashath, the Sky Paladin, that was like the boss monster from the previous one, or I guess, the original light structure deck, I should say, that we never got in English. So, it's another Parashath monster. Looks cool. I mean, it took us forever to finally get those, though. Airknight Parashath, that's still a really great card. And yeah, you're seeing a lot of reprints from that, like Matil and Harvest Angel. Bountiful Artemis, I mean, that's one of the main cards you're going to want to have 3 of, because you activate a counter trap, you get to draw a card. And it's counter fairies, so you can activate a lot of counter traps and draw a lot of cards. I mean, it's just that simple. And Guiding Ariadne, that's another main card you want. Archlord Chrysia, so that's also really good, obviously. Splendid Venus, Athena. Yeah, you're just getting a lot of good reprints from that. Glenduo, that's another one. See, Honest, obviously that's good. I mean, you have so many light monsters. Getting even a bunch of the heralds, so orange light, green light, and purple. And yeah, just a bunch of other reprints to go along with it. DD Sprite is actually a pretty good reprint too, by the way. Then moving on to spell cards, have the Sanctuary in the Sky. So yeah, obviously this works really well with them, and even that continuous, like I said, counts as one as well. So that helps you out as well. Cards from the Sky basically just helps you draw cards. Celestial Transformation. Let's see, Valhalla. That's actually a good reprint. Helps you get a fairy monster out easily. Here's probably the best reprint of this whole structure deck right here, and that is Tithe of the Brethren. It was in, I believe it was the first original legendary decks, if I remember correctly. It's either 1 or 2. I think it's in 1 though. And basically though, is one of the promos you get, and you use this with like Ariadne, then you get like 2 other fairy monsters on your set field, or any of them really. It doesn't matter, but it helps you get more monsters out there and build up your field and set everything up. So it's a great reprint in this, and it was actually a little expensive. So good to see that actually stayed in our version of the structure deck. Light of Judgment, that's another cool card from this. And yeah, Divine Punishment, that was from like the last fairy structure deck. You're also getting like a Dark Bribe and just a lot of counter traps. So Solemn Warning, that's a good one. Ultimate Providence, that's a good one to have too. You can also get a secret rare version of this from the Mega 10. So if you want to get that, it negates just about everything. Jurassic Drop Off, another great reprint. Recall, and you even get a token card. And the token looks pretty cool. We've been doing that a lot with our structure decks, getting new tokens. So yeah, if you want to use that, if you're using anything that involves a token monster, there you go. You have a card you can use for that. Then also we have an advertisement for Duel Links. This is kind of cool. I mean, I've actually been playing Duel Links lately again, so I need to like share that info with you guys at some point. But yeah, I just like these because I like the artwork on the back. It was in like the starter deck, I think, was also where we could get these. So just a kind of neat little advertisement card. And yep, there you go. That is the structure deck opening. I hope you guys have enjoyed. So do I recommend this? Well, I already said that yes, I do recommend this. I mean, just like with any structure deck out there, if you don't like the cards in it, then I don't recommend it for you. But if you have any interest at all, you can buy 3 of them and build a deck that can actually be pretty good. So you can build, you know, a deck that can be, you know, pretty competitive for $30 in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's pretty good because you're buying 3 of these structure deck and just put them together. And counter fairies are pretty strong. I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the meta. I don't think they're going to be like, you know, the strongest thing out there, but they can hold their own and actually pretty fun to play. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Of course, that's just what I think about the structure deck too. And it does have some good reprints too. The counter traps are great. And like I said, Tithe of Brethren is a really good reprint. I'm glad it, you know, was a reprint that we got in English too, because I was kind of afraid we wouldn't get that. So let me know what you guys think about this structure deck. And if you do plan on building counter fairies, of course, like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Openings. Anything new that comes out, I do openings on. So if you want to stay updated, be sure to subscribe. And also have a lot of old openings planned too, because I know you guys enjoy those. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Again, got this from Bing Collectibles. And of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.